Hello, welcome to the King's Court again. We're going to dive right into UFC 265 coming up on August the 7th in Houston, Texas. I'm introducing myself, Lord Soggy, and my kings to my left and my right.
APL, like the stock, get your money up, man.
Yes, and it's your guy Marty. Let's go.
Awesome. So we're not going to start right from the prelims. We're going to go, you know, it's our show. We can go where
we want. There's no rules, man.
There's no rules. Where do we want to start from?
Who's telling me otherwise? Let's go bottom up.
Yeah, let's go
bottom up. From what direction?
From the bottom to the
up.
What,
so Chiesa Luque.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to the prelims.
No.
Michael Chiesa versus Vincent Luque.
Vincente Luque.
What are we thinking there, Kings?
Do you know what? Vicente Luque, he's a guy to watch. He's a guy to watch. So obviously, he coming from the Ultimate Fighter, he's had a good rise. He's had a good rise. He's had a lot of wins, a lot of consecutive wins. Notably, just beat Tyron Woodley. That fight, obviously, Tyron's the last fight in the UFC. It was a good fight. He was nearly out, and then he came back with those strong fists and put him out of there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's a danger in that welterweight division, and I think, at the moment in time, what is he? Vicente Luque number 6, so it's number 6 and 5 fighting. I think this can be quite a pivotal and vital matchup in the welterweight division. A win propels him straight to number 5, but with obviously Wonderboy Thompson losing, I think he should, after this fight, if he does get that win, I think he should be fighting one of the top 3.
Vicente Luque should.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And who sits in the top 3 at the moment in that division?
Number 1, Colby Covington, Colby Chaos. Number 2, Gilbert Burns. Number 3, Leon Edwards.
Okay, he doesn't beat any of those.
Doesn't. Not in my life.
But yeah, certainly a win. I think a win propels him. I would probably put him in favourite. I don't know. Would you? I don't know what the betting odds are, but I would say that he's. For me, I think he beats Chiesa. I think.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I think he does as well.
Yeah.
I think he does as well.
But are we sleeping on Chiesa though? Are we sleeping on him because he's not bad, you know? Michael Chiesa is actually not bad. I think the fact that he has a gig with like the TV presenting stuff, maybe that's like it puts an image of it puts an image of somebody that's not about it. I think he's okay.
True.
Man, I think he's okay.
Like Paul Felder with one. Paul Felder should have retired a long time ago. He was still using his analysis gig to like play himself a little bit.
I'm looking at Chiesa's. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I'm looking at his last 4 fights just to kind of update myself with, okay, what's he been up to lately? So he's got a win over Carlos Condit.
That's not too shabby.
Carlos Condit's still fighting, but it's not shabby. Got a win. Obviously, some big names. Obviously, big names over the hill. He's got another win over Diego Sanchez. He's got another win versus Rafael de Santos.
Yep.
And then another win over Neil Magny. So
4 in a row.
You know what? I agree with you. It's not maybe one of those ones that we just assume that the younger man's just going to go out there and dominate.
Yeah. I think it'll be a close one. But I still just favour Luque for me. I don't know what his last fights have looked like, but I just think.
From a Luque standpoint, we got the win over Tyron Woodley. T Wood. We got the win over Randy Brown, and we got a win over Nico Price.
That's good win.
All finishes as well. We got sub, dash, choke. We got a TKO with a knee, and then we got a TKO with punches against Nico Price.
Yeah.
And then a loss against Stephen Thompson, and then another nice little streak of wins. So he's beaten Nico twice again, and Mike Perry. So seems to be an up and comer.
Man.
I can agree. I'm like, I don't see them like either of them going in. You know, like Kamaru would gobble both of them up for breakfast. So I'm just like, maybe that's why I'm not that super excited. But you know, so I'll probably pick the younger man. I'll probably go Luque for the win as well.
I'm going Luque around 3 or 4.
I think that's a clean sweep.
Do you think that'll be a finish or decision?
Luque finish.
I think it's a finish,
If Chiesa does win, it won't be a finish. As we've seen his last 3 fights, he's gone decision. But I think, Luque finishes in second round, I say.
Cool.
I agree.
Let's jump straight to the bantamweight fight.
Yeah.
We got, my guy, who we discussed in depth regarding the GOAT conversation, the top 5 GOAT. Didn't quite make it. Sorry, Jose, I fought your battle, but these kings just they're pagans. So we got Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz at bantamweight. What are we thinking about that one?
I think it's a close one. I really do. I think it's a close one. Pedro Munoz is up and down. Aldo, from memory...
So Aldo, looking at his record lately.
What was his last 3 fights? Because I know Munoz is only... I think he's only won maybe one of his last 3, I think Munoz has.
Got a win over Marlon Vera, just as Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
And he got a loss against Peter Yan.
Yeah.
A loss against Marlon Moraes. We got a loss against Volkanovski.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 losses in a row, and then we go back to a win, and then a win.
This is Aldo.
Loss, and then this is Aldo.
Right.
So a very sporadic record, to say the least.
Yeah.
Never been the same after that. After that Conor sleeping.
After that baptism, it was never the same again, man.
Agree.
It was never the same. But I think Munoz is the same, right? I think he fought Rivera. He won. Lost to Edgar. Lost to Aljamain Sterling. Sorry, guys, for the listeners and viewers. There's a... What is that, a concert or something?
A mariachi band. I'm thinking it's Cinco de Mayo here.
I'm telling you, Canelo, man. Come on, Canelo.
We're going to take that back in music. Yeah, Canelo must be in town. He's in the studio audience, so apologies if you can hear some vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is a tricky one to call. I really do. I think it may be a decision,
I'm not going to lie.
I think it may be a decision.
I can't lie to you guys. I'm not excited. It's one of those ones where, for me, it's like...
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but, I'm not excited by it. For me, Jose Aldo, you just need to go off into the sunset now. I think, your record speaks for itself lately. You're up, you're down. You've even lost 3 in a row, and I think it's because you're Jose Aldo. Anyone who loses 3, you usually know you're going to have that conversation about potentially getting cut.
Yeah, it's a long day.
You're back on the winning streak. I'm not excited by it.
I think Munoz by decision.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Aldo.
Okay.
I think Aldo does it. I think he's got the tools, to stop him.
Yeah.
I can't see Munoz doing anything better.
I think Aldo by stoppage. Okay.
I think Aldo by stoppage. I really do.
Okay.
I think it'll be an Aldo decision. Might even be a split decision. I don't think it's going to be dominant.
We shall see. We shall see indeed.
Really
But yeah, there's honestly, it's listen. Like the bantamweight division is it's nah.
Until Mr. Killershaw comes back.
Even him, like I think there's a lot of weight classes at the moment that need an injection of energy, of charisma. And the bantamweight division is certainly one of them.
And I think it might be because of that title.
Bring back Triple C, man. Triple C, come back, man. We need you, man.
The guy is such a cringe.
We need you back. We need him, man. He's a triple champ.
When he beat Mike, who did he beat Mighty Mouse?
No.
He won the title by beating Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, he beat Mighty Mouse.
And that's why
he lost the first time though.
He did, but then
he came
okay.
And then he went off to one championship after that.
Yeah.
And I was gutted.
And then who did he beat at bantamweight?
Well, firstly, after that, Dillashaw went down. He beat Dillashaw.
Okay. Yeah.
What was that? Marlon Moraes.
Right. Yeah, we need him, man. We need people. You need characters.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're right.
You need characters.
The division's not getting the attention it deserves for the skill set within it. I was gutted when Mighty Mouse left, to be honest, and the UFC didn't keep him, but that's politics. So.
But that's a completely different decision.
It's a different,
But I think we do have some up and comers. We have Sugar Sean O'Malley in that bantamweight. Cody, he's not doing bits. We have TJ back. TJ's gonna liven it up.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm not super excited about is because that Piotr Marian and the Aljamain Sterling fight, that it didn't finish how it should have finished.
Yeah. And why is he holding up the division? Sterling, where are you at, man? Come outside. Why are you holding up the division? Where's he at?
Well, they're having a rematch.
Are they?
Yeah,
When's it scheduled for?
Ooh, I'm not too sure.
Jermaine had neck surgery.
Yeah, man.
So, he actually had neck surgery after that fight.
Yeah, but he needs to come outside. He needs to come outside.
He's on recovery, obviously rehab. So I think they're talking like October, November for that rematch. It's the end of the year.
But that's why Dillashaw didn't come back to a straight rematch because they had to rerun that. Corey Sandhagen as well.
By the way, yeah. No. Sandhagen is good. But when I say excitement, I'm not talking about technical skills because all these guys are technically elite. But you need the personality to go along with it.
Watch this space.
The Sugar Show. Yeah. What we got next, bro?
Then after that, we've got. I'm not sure if it's it's got to be a co-main event because it's for a belt. It's the women's bantamweight. It's the GOAT.
Yeah.
GOAT list.
Come on.
Amanda Nunes versus. Oh gosh, she's getting a bit of roadkill again. That's what I call anyone who's fighting Amanda Nunes.
No, but Juliana Pena. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, before I get excited, I think Amanda beats. It's a non-event. I agree.
Exactly.
No. It's a non-event, but Pena has a chance, a small chance, be so, but because she's a wrestler, I think there's nothing she can offer Amanda on the feet. And I think a strategy will be to try to get her down and keep her down. That's the biggest thing. Getting her down is one, keeping it down is the other thing. But then when I watched the fight with Pena with Shevchenko, it's like there's nothing much she can do to Amanda, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm not even looking at Juliana Pena's record now, and you know when you're. Well, my assumption is always if you've made a title fight, you've had a good solid streak of at least five unbeaten fights, 5 good wins to get to the belt. And her last fight, Sarah McMahon, she won on the UFC.
Respectable.
She won that with a sub. But then you've got a loss against Jermaine Duandame.
Yeah, which is respectable.
You've got a win against Nicole Montana, and then you've got another loss against Valentina Shevchenko.
Respectable.
So for me, when you're going loss win, and you're fighting Amanda Nunes.
No, but by the way,
for me, you haven't really got that momentum that should be putting you in the number 1 spot.
Nobody got that momentum going into.
But that's very true.
She's just going down the list. Okay.
Listen. I think she can shock the world. I think she can shock people. But by the way, because the Shevchenko one, she lost the first round from memory. The second one she was winning, and she got caught in if I'm not mistaken, she got caught in an armbar. I think. So she got caught, but she was winning that round. She was literally got caught in the final seconds of the round. So, but taking Amanda down, because literally all she can do is take Amanda down. That's it. Like, that's the thing. That's the question.
All I have to do is take Amanda down.
Yeah.
But then
what I'm saying is,
who actually properly tried to take Amanda down though?
But the thing that's exciting me about this one is Julian is actually confident. I don't know if you guys have seen the interview with Ariel.
Yeah,
so she's been calling out Amanda for a while now. So she must know something we don't know because she's quietly confident going into this one. She has a chance, I think, but it's a very small one.
I think she's got no chance. I'm saying on the record, she's going to get rolled over, roadkill. And if she doesn't get finished, Amanda's just going to absolutely smash her.
You think the baby is not going to change Amanda's dedication?
She's fought with the baby.
Yeah, but it's just recent. It was recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, but she's already had a fight, and the baby was there. So let's forget about other fighters who need to keep their families away from them because it makes them soft. Yeah. Amanda's just she's not yet. She ain't got that mentality. She's straight up. Actually, this is going to make me kill even better. Because my baby's here. I want to, especially from a female perspective, she wants to kind of prove that, women can, even with children, can still go back to their career and be a dominant goal. I think with that, I just don't see her losing. Like, she's going to retire on top, potentially with 2 belts.
Yeah, man, she's a goal for a reason. As I say, I think it's going to be a non-event, but I think there's a small chance. Juliana has a small chance.
It's true. And I think it needs to be more exciting, I think, for Amanda. And I think you need to wait until the boxing quote, Clarissa.
Yeah, but how long is that going to take?
It's going to take a while because I saw Clarissa's first fight in the PFL.
Yeah.
And she struggled. She got the win. She got the win. This girl took her down a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
But she managed to overcome. The first round was tight. She managed to overcome and lay a whopping on this girl, beating her while she was on the floor. So I think you have to have maybe about 4 or 5 fights, and then just throw her in before it's done, before she goes up into the sunset. You know.
Yeah.
But there's also this other lady in PFL.
Are we trying to line up? Sorry, people for Amanda.
We're trying. We're trying competition. We're trying competition for it. Yeah.
That's a very good shout.
PFL. What's her name?
I know in my mind. I know I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I can't remember her name. Even her, I don't think she can produce much. I think Amanda's at that stage where, like, she just like, who else? Like, who else is there? Like, really, like, who else is there? There's nobody, right? I think
everyone, and I can't find anyone.
Kayla Harrison.
That's it.
Kayla Harrison.
Yeah,
she's the only
that's
legitimate
it.
contender to beat in Amanda.
Yeah.
I think apart from Shevchenko, I do want to see the third fight.
Oh.
No, it has to happen because those fights have been so close.
Yeah.
The first one was split decision. Let's get it right. And I think it can't be at flyweight, bantamweight. I think even bantamweight is maybe a bit too heavy for Amanda, but Amanda's not going to come down from bantamweight. She's not going to come anything down. But I think Kayla Harris, bantamweight.
Yeah.
I want to see that fight happening. I won't go into that fight fully confident. 100%. Putting my whole house on Amanda winning.
Yeah, but
I would do it on Amanda's last however many fights.
Yeah, my point with that is, like, the more the opponent's dangerous, the more she just elevates. Like, with Cyborg, it was just a demolition derby.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was on a Cyborg train.
Same.
I couldn't believe what Amanda did to Cyborg. I was like, pardon? What?
Even the rematch, I was like, what is this?
Cyborg at one point, like, completely just turned away from her, like, leave me alone, it hurts. Cyborg, the name says it all, Cyborg.
That's true. But that strategy doesn't work. You cannot go, and maybe we didn't know at the time, because I think even then we were just starting to learn about Amanda Nunes. She beat Ronda Rousey,
Holly Holm,
she beat Holly Holm,
Misha Tate, all those.
We're just starting to see it, and then when the Cyborg, we're like, all right, okay, there ain't nobody close to her. Going into that fight, if Cyborg knew what she knows now, you can't just go and run in. That's like a headless.
But bro, no, but she didn't even. No, but she didn't even run in though. Like, it was that right hand just stunned her. She was like, "What was that?" And by the way, let's talk about that right hand. But she may have the best one in the game, you know, because when she hits people, it's like, it's what the hell just hit me.
Eyes, isn't it? I think when the first time she connected, I think it was Felicia Spencer. She was like, even Megan, yeah, she was like, and that was when Amanda's child was very much involved in the build-up and the post. Even Megan Anderson's kissing the kid and tickling Amanda's daughter. But when she got hit, she was like,
no, they don't like it, man.
I thought that would last a little bit longer, because I thought Megan, she's super
big,
tall. I thought she's gonna be kicks, head kick, low kick. Amanda didn't even she doesn't let them embed into their game plan. Whatever their game plan is, Amanda just turns up and steamrolls.
Nah, she's gonna erase them, man.
Let them think.
Yeah,
like,
she's gonna erase
hold on, what do I do now? Because they feel that power and they're like, whoa. No girl has hit me like that. Maybe these girls just need to straight up be training with men who are not holding back. Honestly, because I think they've never been hit like that by anyone before.
It's true.
And then they're stepping up with Amanda, who's hitting you like a mule.
But by the way,
not fair.
like the right hand she hit, like, Ronda with. Stop it. Like, I just think I think Juliana's her confidence is up there, but she just won't have enough, I don't think. She won't have enough.
Just really quick before we round that one up.
Yeah.
Misha Tate recently won.
Coming back,
you know, and afterwards she said, to be honest, I've not just come back for a fight, she's come back for the belt. And Misha
That's
Tate,
fighting talk. That's fighting talk, coming here talking money.
I think any of us in a physical one-on-one, and I'm going to sound controversial here, but I'm doing it for a reason, can look good. Misha Tate's still relatively young, 31 years old? She left, I think 31.
Yeah.
So and she left, and that's her first fight in what 4 years or something like that. So she left the game young, still in her prime, and she's come back still in her prime to come and smash up a 44-year-old. Really, come on.
That is true. That is true. The opposition
who's said before the fight she's going to retire. So I'm like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I can't get excited by that.
I think Misha mentally, I don't think she's game enough.
Mentally?
Yeah, I don't think so, man. No, because like Ronda Rousey gave her the runaround, man.
But that was a lot of games outside the ring as well. If you remember that build-up, was that from the Ultimate Fighter?
The second fight.
Where everything was just... That was a lot of mind games as well. I think it wasn't a pure element of one... Although, yeah, Ronda Rousey was obviously Ronda Rousey back then, and she was absolute a dominator, a beast. I think a lot of like the build-up was to get in Misha's head.
But she beat Holly Holmes, and did she lose to her? Didn't she lose to Holmes?
No,
Misha.
No, she beat Holly Holmes for the title.
She got the belt.
But how did she lose it?
Amanda.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I just think that going into it, Misha, I think she's clever. I think she'll know now. She knows the game. You know, she's not one of these.
She's a vet. Yeah, she's a vet
of the game. Yeah. She's got the camp around her. I think Holly Holm wants her next.
Okay.
If that
really?
Happens, yeah,
I like that, and I like Holly for that.
That's true. If she managed to beat Holly Holm, then we can take her really seriously.
Still not now. I think because again, how old is Holly? That's what I mean.
I think Holly's older now.
I think Holly's older. Yeah,
she's 67.
Yeah, I think she'll be touching that twilight years as well. So that's what I mean. Misha's still very young. People kind of forget that. If I'm at a push, Misha's 34. In case I've got my maths wrong, she's either 31 now or 34. It's one of them.
Let's check. Yeah.
So for me, if she beats Holly, am I then going to throw her in with an Amanda? No, I'm not.
You say no, but then we've just talked about
she's 34.
People that haven't gone on runs.
She's 34 now, so
people that haven't gone on runs facing Amanda. There's nobody else. You need to be winning. You need to just turn these girls around quickly.
Amanda's 33.
Get Kayla into this game. Get Misha Tate. Otherwise, what is there for her? And to be honest, fair play to Amanda because she's happy just to be doing laps around these people as well.
Yeah, it takes a mindset. Yeah,
it does. I know, but it's
and she still looks. For me, we talk about evolving. She still looks like she's sharp. She is sharp. Like every training camp, when I see like the build up and it embedded before, I'm like, this is champ mentality. Who, let's be honest, is going to win. And she's going in terms of the training, and she's still. I think the last time she was trying out new things, and I'm like, that's scary. And we've talked about Kamaru, where he's just evolving, still getting better. You're at top of the game, and you're getting sharper and sharper. Honestly, I would. I honestly, Feed Misha Tate to her.
Feed her more, man.
Feed her more. Feed her more frequently. Maybe she needs to be fighting 5 times a year because you're not going to have Amanda forever. Nobody's actually touching her. Then maybe she just needs to be more active. But as a champion, it's not really her fault that, like you said, she can only beat what's in front of her, and she's making them look absolutely
silly, man. It's silly. She's making them look silly.
The thing is now that might have an effect is with her coming back and forth between featherweight and bantamweight. It can take her toll. That last fight was at featherweight, I believe. Coming back to bantamweight, obviously she's done it, but that must take her toll on your body. Can she continue to make that? Fair dues if they do retire that featherweight, because I don't think there's anybody unless they get Kayla Harrison into the game. I don't think there's anybody at featherweight for her in the UFC. So it might be a factor.
Yeah, but I think Amanda by KO, man, round 1.
Round 1?
Yeah, man.
Against who? Pena?
Yeah, it's a non-event, man. On my life, it's a non-event.
The way you both tried to shape it and shape the competition.
No, I did.
When we go down, when we get down to the crux of it, round 1 KO, bang.
Yeah, man. I don't even think it'll be KO. I think it'll be submission.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Yeah, I think right at the end. I can visualize it. Right at the end of the round.
She'll play the game with her. She'll wrestle with her, and then it'll just be done.
Finish.
I think Lioness will do it. I think round 2.
Okay.
Round 2, potentially round 3. Depends how
bear in mind, Shevchenko almost had Pena out there in round 1. That's just to throw in there. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe that may be an exaggeration, but she was getting pretty much dominated. I rewatched that this morning.
So we all agree, Lioness will win again.
Again. Yeah, decisive.
I'm just waiting for Misha Tate to get lined up so Lioness can munch on a cupcake.
Yeah, man.
basically. Now, yeah, UFC main event 265. We got Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, versus Cyril Gane. Is it
Cyril Gane? Yeah, Cyril Gane. Yeah.
And it's for the interim.
By the way, what's that about? That's
yeah. By the way, where did the interim heavyweight title come from?
Because his boy's holding the division up, man. His boy's holding the division up, negotiating. No, his boy, John Jones, negotiating.
No. Dana White came out and said, they said that they can't get the John Jones fight agreed, so it'll be Derek Lewis for the next title.
So are we saying the John? So is Francis only going to fight if it's John Jones?
Rightly so.
No, that's what it is. Francis and his coach, they said yes to Derek. They said yes, but they said they didn't want to fight. When's this? August. They wanted to fight in September.
Yeah.
UFC couldn't wait till September to do it. It's
really?
It's 1 month. Really?
1 month.
Really?
Who's on the next? The next card is 266. Who's
266. It's Ortega.
Wrap up, yeah.
Ortega, yeah.
Shevchenko's
For me, it's ridiculous. For 1 month, he's not injured.
So that's just the UFC being stubborn, basically.
Yeah.
There's no need for interim.
They're trying to get it done.
A champion who is being active and wants to fight.
They're trying to get it done, man. They're trying to get the Jones done. I'm alive. They're trying to get it done. I have got no inside scoop. Because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Why the hell would this fight be an interim?
That's true. And if it is, fair play. Because for me, I want to see that.
But then there's an interim instantly you get a shot. Like the champion can't fight. The champion's got to fight the interim. That's the whole point of it being unified.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for that to be so. You know, Francis's next fight hasn't been announced. Basically,
no,
you're going to have two guys fighting each other. One's going to become interim. Francis then has to fight whoever the interim champion is. It doesn't, based on history, you then don't fight somebody who's not even, let's be honest, ranked. Because John Jones isn't ranked.
Yeah, but he can do what he wants, man. He can do what he wants.
Well, it's John Jones. He
can do what he wants.
Dana will do what he wants, you know? But for me, it's a travesty that this fight. If it's for 1 month.
What's Cyril Gane done to earn an interim title fight, please?
Interesting. I mean, I'm looking at his record now.
He's 9-0.
He's unbeaten.
Yeah.
But 9-0 to get a title. I know it's interim, but to get a title shot.
No,
at 9-0.
man, it's not enough. Who's he beat? Who's he beat?
What do you mean? 9-0 is not enough.
What name has he beat? Who's he beat?
Let's look at the list.
Yeah, he's beaten. So last fight he beat Volkov. Unanimous
Crap.
decision. Rosenstrike.
Crap.
Unanimous decision. Junius dos Santos.
Okay.
Elbow.
Okay, that's decent.
Taina Bolsa.
Oh, now you're getting to cab fighters, man.
Mays, and Rafael Pasao.
Yeah, now you're getting to cab fighters. Only.
Why? I'm sorry, I agree with you, APL. Why?
We talk about you can only beat who's in front of you.
Yeah.
The heavyweight division is not stacked at the moment in time.
It's not.
He is number 3, Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
And if you go through the rankings, remind me of those heavyweight rankings.
So,
you've got them in front of you.
Champion, obviously, we know Francis Ngannou. Number 1, Stipe.
Yeah.
Number 2, Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
Number 3, Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
Number 4, Curtis Blades.
Yeah, he hasn't even beat Curtis Blades.
He's the only one. He's not 4.
So why is he fighting Curtis Blades then?
Yeah. Why doesn't Lewis just wait? And again, it goes back to what you were saying.
Obviously, you want the heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
They want a heavyweight fight. They're not prepared to wait. So they said, okay, who's ready? Cyril Gane's ready.
So why didn't they make Derek Lewis versus Francis? Because this is actually in Houston, and I believe that's Derek Lewis's hometown.
Yeah, but this is what we're saying. Like they should have just waited.
Just put it back.
Gane said he'll come to Houston.
Just put it back a month. I really don't understand. I don't understand the desperation to try and speed up the heavyweight division when, like you said, it's 4 weeks. Yeah, exactly. And if the champion wants to fight, I just think it's very disrespectful to the champion.
It's fishy, it's fishy. There's something going on.
How they've bent for past champions in the past. This is disrespectful. I'm not a fan of this at all. True. For interim, he's not out. He's not recovering. He hasn't just had a fight. Mm-hmm. It just makes no sense. Yeah. I don't know what kind of games. And yeah, back to your point, AP. It might be because of the John Jones thing, but then and John Jones can do what he wants. But at interim, that means Francis isn't going to be fighting now until October, November, because the interim then needs to recover after.
Yeah, hopefully, so unless it's a quick one.
If anything, this is worse for the division because now we're not going to get to see the champ until the back end of the year.
Yeah.
But then Ngannou's training though. I'm seeing videos and pictures on social media.
They're training. They're in camp. Sort of thing. They're in camp. But for me, even if I was Derek Lewis, I'd be like, well, hang on a second. No, I want to fight the champ. I want to fight.
It's risky, it's risky.
Because I'm telling you now, he's a problem.
Listen, it's heavyweight. Everyone's a problem. Yeah, everyone's
this guy
a problem.
possesses all attributes. I'm telling you, he's got striking power, he's got kicking, he's got wrestling. This guy can do it. For me, it's not odds on that Derek Lewis will finish him. He has that killer fight.
He's got an eraser, yeah.
Exactly.
He's not even a great fighter, if we're being honest. He's just got a really, really good right hand.
He's not. And for me, Gane sleeps him. Gane sleeps him because the Gane knows, okay, he's a bit scared of the power, take him down. And then he'll beat him to a pulp on the ground.
And he's evolved as well in Gane, by the way. Those leg kicks, head kicks were something different. Yeah.
For me, in the heavyweight division, apart from in Gane, Cyril Gane is the closest to being an all-round fighter.
Okay.
It's dangerous though. It reminds me because now that you said dangerous, straight away I thought of Joanne Calderwood. Remember, she was like in line.
Jojo
was in line, and then she took a fight which she didn't need to take, and then she lost it. Was it the one against Jennifer Meyer? And then bang.
Yeah, and she's had a decline since.
It's slippery.
Sometimes
it's risky.
Wait,
exactly.
Because
unless Lewis knows something we don't. When I say something we don't, he's seen something in Cyril's game that he thinks he can exploit, but I don't know.
Or he just saw that last fight between Gane and Steve here. Really, I'm the Black Beast, but I don't want none of that.
Hold on, in my head, Black Beast and Francis, they fought.
Yeah, it was that dead one. Yeah, it was that dead one.
An absolute stinker.
Yeah.
And Derek Lewis won.
But Francis has spoken about it though. By the way,
That was so bad.
Francis, he's spoken about it, how his mindset wasn't right, and he's spoken about it.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, but
so we kind of like to really ignite this division as much as
we need
Gane
to win.
We need John Jones to like just enter the fray and make things interesting because, like you said, it seems to be going through a bit of a refresh at the moment.
Yeah,
but I don't know if Stipe's going to come back round again.
No, he needs to rest.
That energy.
No. Stipe needs to rest. Honestly, he needs to rest. I'm not, and like when I say rest, he needs to have a good one. He needs to go fight fires, chill out, do what he needs to do because the knockout with DC the first time, he didn't even rest that much. Came back, won, fair enough, but took damage in the process, and then he got knocked out completely.
He beat DC twice.
He beat DC twice. Yeah, he did. He beat
After he lost.
He beat DC twice. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. And then he just needs to rest.
Let him take a time out. But I think let John Jones come into the frame. I think John Jones I don't think he's ready yet.
He's not big enough.
I think obviously you've got the money talk going on in the background. Fair dues. The guy needs to get paid, and I agree. All these people. Dennis saying, if he wants to fight, he can fight.
Yeah.
John Jones just needs to call him and fight. Yeah, but he's basically saying John Jones needs to agree to the money that's on the table. No, John Jones for me, debatable. Obviously, for me, he's the greatest fighter of all time. For me, he should be paid. He should be paid higher.
Yeah, but he gets what he wants. John Jones wants a certainty that when he gets knocked out, he's going to be worth it. That's what he wants. He's not going to get knocked out for free. That's what he's saying.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. But for me, John Jones at heavyweight, giving him time to come to put on weight and bulk up.
He's not big enough, man. He's not big enough.
He has the time. He's got the time. Have you seen pictures of him recently? The guy is big, and technically, he's better than all of those heavyweights. Let's think about it.
He's not big enough. I'm so sorry. And Gane, if you were to build,
the thing is, heavyweight. I get what you're saying. It's all great being built upper, but John Jones, remember, traditionally always had long, skinny legs. Those legs at heavyweight,
2 leg kicks and it's done.
They're getting broken, and that's what I know. That's why I believe he needs to take the time to. That's why I think he's taking time because he needs to build up his base. Like I've seen his upper body, I'm like, yeah, great, you're ready for heavyweight. Your legs ain't. And a lot of the training I've seen behind the scenes, it's powerlifting, it's squatting. He knows it. That's why it takes time to build your legs to the extent of being able to take another heavyweight kicking you. I think the chin will be fine.
No.
But then I'm not even 100% on that.
I'm rather on the chin.
I think both because even his chin at light heavyweight was significantly tested, and yes, he got through that. So imagine a heavyweight with those heavyweights, and then we were talking about what Tui Tavasi the other week. He knocks out John Jones with what he did to who did he smash the other week?
Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy, yeah.
If he can touch John Jones,
if he can,
he's going to sleep.
So if he can, and we can say that with anyone. But I'm telling you now, John Jones, right? John Jones has fought DC twice. DC was coming back and forth between heavyweight and lightweight.
Yeah.
He's like the most athletic heavyweight.
Let me ask you this.
I don't weight DC heavyweight power. I'm not saying every 100% every single heavyweight has power. Get that.
Yeah.
I don't weight DC's like power like that. Personally, I don't. Not compared to Francis. I don't like.
Don't be comparing anyone to Francis.
No, but I'm saying not compared to a Francis. Like in terms of like when he's throwing, I'm like, and I get it. It's underrated because everyone
Stipe is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Yeah, but Stipe was coming off taking punches from Francis. That's why. It's not why, but he had damage.
Well, in that
the first one
dominated Francis.
No, he took. Stop it!
Yeah, the first round, but
he took licks.
Stop it!
Okay, so we're saying because Stipe took licks in that first round. That's the only. He softened him up.
No. I'm just saying. No, DC knocked him out fair and square. Of course, yeah.
He's so powerful. DC beat those heavyweight guys. DC's no joke. John Jones is a clever fighter. Let's put it like John Jones is a clever fighter.
Okay, how does Jones beat Ngannou?
How Jones beat that Gane?
Yeah. No, let's hypothetically, yeah.
Jones beating Gane for doing what John Jones does,
which is
from distance, using his leg kicks, using his elbows as a weapon, as a jab, which he's one of the first people to do.
Yeah, but he needs to get in though. He needs to get in.
Just waiting for you. The moment you're moving forward, I'm licking your head off.
Yeah.
You think he's got? You think he can do that?
Yeah. I think people thinking this is a video game.
Because Francis,
you can just press boom. No, that's the time-lapse stuff. John Jones is a smart fighter. John Jones knows exactly. John Jones knows if he gets hit by Francis, he's going to sleep.
Yeah.
John Jones' training plan. Is it Winklejohn, all of them, and Greg Jackson? They're gonna be training him for this fight. People, and for people out there as well, I'm hearing so much stuff about John Jones is scared and he doesn't want to fight.
No, he's not. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, of course not.
And fair dues. For me, I don't think John Jones would take this fight if he did not think he could win. For me, John Jones, if he doesn't get hit clean by Francis,
he doesn't even need to be clean.
If he doesn't get hit,
it doesn't need to be clean.
It can be glanced.
If
Francis throws a punch in the wind, touches me, I'm going down. So
it doesn't need to be clean.
I think John Jones can go the fight without getting touched to the extent from Francis.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Does Jones knock him out?
Not a clear KO, but he can stop
No.
him.
Okay, does he stop him?
Jones can stop Francis.
No, not can. Do you think he stops him or not?
I think if he stops him, it'll be maybe round 4, round 5.
So you're saying John stops him round 4 or 5?
I said if he stops him round 4 and round. It's so close.
What, submission, kick?
He could. For me, there's so many ways John Jones can finish the fight. He could submit him. Mm-hmm. He could wait until the later rounds when Francis maybe gasses out a bit more. And he
always hear that.
I always hear that and I think it's garbage.
I'm like, that's one of those ones where I don't think that happens anymore.
Yeah, I think it's garbage.
I think that's called evolution. The last fight. Remember, everyone's saying take him down. You can't take him down either. Remember,
that's what I'm saying.
He used to say had zero ground game. Now his takedown defense is fantastic.
He's a brilliant wrestler.
Of course,
John Jones takes him down.
John Jones takes Ngannou down.
Let's talk about levels here. There's levels.
John Jones takes Ngannou down.
John Jones takes Ngannou down.
I think that's cap. The reason. This is what I was gonna say. The time is good for Jones to build the base, etc. But the time's also good for Francis to learn. By the way, that Francis we saw with Miocic. Imagine he develops a little bit more from that.
Which he will, of course.
Those head kicks were so heavy. I don't know if you guys rewatched that fight again, but those leg kicks were heavy. And the punches and the takedown defense. So
takedown defense was superb.
I just think the time Ngannou takes to learn, because he knows John is going to come in.
Superb. Remember, he actually took Stipe down.
Yeah, exactly.
So not only did he get his defense,
and he kept him down there, by the way.
Took him down and kept him
down. So so I think that the time he's going to learn. John Jones is learning, but he's learning as well. I just think Ngannou has if you have an race, it's like a boxer. Yeah, like he can lose 4 rounds and say, okay, the 5th round I'm gonna go in and just throw haymakers, and it's gonna land.
We've seen heavyweights with haymakers.
we've seen, and it's like the closest thing I can think of it is like the Wilder Fury fight. Fury had only one route to win that one, and he almost did it. And I just think with UFC, there's so many different ways as well, like leg kicks. What if Ngannou throws one leg kick and he breaks Jones' leg? It's possible.
Saying the legs, man.
Yeah, he could do, but come on, like. John Jones has got skinny legs for light heavyweight.
Yeah.
You don't need him to build up.
And
what if his legs are built?
Okay, what if Ngannou's game plan is I want to give calf kicks and just make him incapacitated?
Because John Jones is smart enough. His fight IQ is up there. He's smart enough to know. Okay, I'm getting hit. I'm getting kicked in my calf. Yeah. I'll make adjustments. If it was somebody else that didn't have the experience in these championship fights against these championship opponents, I'd be like, fair play. John Jones can even get close enough that Francis can't be hitting him with bombs in the clinch. Like,
I think I appreciate what you're saying.
Enough, I'm not too sure.
I appreciate what you're saying, but I think the old saying is there's weight classes for a reason. I think is very true.
Look at when Izzy went up.
Yeah, man.
No, and I'm not saying that we love Izzy. We love Izzy. But in that, Izzy's whole tactic was don't get hit, which completely made sense. But then when
Blachowicz just laid on him, he just laid on him.
All he had to do. And Izzy was the better striker, but the power wasn't there. The power wasn't there. That power didn't take. He didn't take. Unfortunately, he didn't take it.
No, he
didn't take licks, but also couldn't. That power, that magical power that he's using to like dust people in the middleweight, just didn't go up.
It didn't carry.
That was evident.
But again, those big punches that Blachowicz knocks these people at middleweight, he couldn't hit Izzy.
No, he didn't hit because he didn't hit him. He didn't Izzy. If you rewatch the fight, he didn't touch Izzy directly. They were all glancing. Izzy was elusive.
Yeah, he was
fantastic.
And for me, Izzy's better than John Jones at that. He is. He's better than John Jones at getting out of the way.
Head movement, the feet, everything.
It's true.
But at the same time, silly. Makes you miss.
John Jones is doing what Izzy didn't do and should have done. He's taking.
Oh, and I said that.
But bear in mind. Sorry, I didn't go off. But bear in mind, like. We've just gone through John Jones' his last fights. Like all his 3 fights have been iffy. Like I'm so sorry, but if you're gonna go up with that type of with that behind you, it's a problem. Like the punches Santos lands on you and Ngannou lands on that, it's a long day.
Yeah,
it's a long day.
But for me, I think.
And age is aging as well. He's aging. Maybe he's gone past his peak. Maybe I don't know. He may have one last dance. I don't know.
And as much as a great, we've mentioned it multiple times. John Jones has been in wars, and every time you go in a war, we always say that you lose a little bit. Yeah. And as much as he's been dominant, and he should really take away all the other stuff, he should be on I think 15 unbeaten title streak. He's got a few gaps in there for other reasons, which we've already discussed. Some of those, take away even the last 3 fights, even the first Gustafsson, he's been in wars. So for me, maybe that's aged him and accelerated the aging process. I like John Jones, but with Francis, in terms of money, it's got to be a trilogy, and I think that's probably something else then that they're arranging. I think no matter what happens, there's got to be a rematch, and then there's got to be a third fight because there's a lot of money in this, and that's what hopefully is going on behind the scenes. But it's going to be interesting to see. I'm as much as, and I get you love John Jones, we all love John Jones here. I'm a little bit scared because I think Francis is still, forget age, relatively new in the game, and look what he's already done in terms of the title and all the rest of it, and his evolution of now he took Stipe down, as I said, and he didn't get taken down, and that was his weakness for so long. It was just stand up. Now he's added that. What has he now done? His last fight was in March. Was it March? Say he fights, I don't know, 6 months again this year, let's just say. What has he then developed in terms of that 6 months?
Exactly.
Take away, let alone the size he's already got, the muscle he's already got, the athlete that he's already got, the cardio engine which is just being built upon. I'm scared for anybody.
He's a perfect heavyweight, man. He's the
new breed.
Remember, he has to cut down. Remember, he has to cut to make heavyweight. So
that's scary.
Yeah, man. But anyways, I think with this one, Lewis, it's a dangerous one, but I think he should get it done.
Yeah.
I think Lewis gets it done.
Yeah,
it's dangerous though. It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
You know what? I think Lewis loses. I think he's taking a risk here. I get he's going to have the hometown crowd going for him and everything else. I'm going for a surprise. I'm going for the younger 9-0 guy being 10-0. I think Cyril's going to take him. I think Cyril's going to surprise the world, and I think Cyril's going to knock him out.
Ooh. Has Lewis been knocked out before?
I was going to agree with that, but yeah, to be honest, I think it's a dangerous fight for Lewis. I think Cyril wins by submission.
Cool.
By submission.
Cool. That's it. So that's our roundup of UFC
265. Yeah.
We apologise to the Marachi band in the background.
Yeah.
Like I said, Canelo is trying to pass his way into the studio to get first-hand content from us. So much love. This is the King's Court signing off. This is Lord Soggy.
This is my boy Marty.
Hey, PL, man. Get your money up.
Peace out.
Jen.